Woo! Hey, Pontiac! Yes. By a show of hands, how many of you have ever been evicted or experienced homelessness? I can't see you, but I'm gonna pretend like I can. That was me in '07. I was 22 years old, a single mother, raising two girls, both under the age of 5. I was working a part-time job as a CNA and also full-time student studying to become a nurse. Until those math courses popped in, then I changed my major to criminal justice. So there's that story. I will never forget one of the most overwhelming days I had. It started at like any other day. It started at 5 in the morning. I got up, got me and my girls dressed, packed their bags, did their hair, and I shot straight out to drop them off to daycare. Then I proceeded to get to work. For the next 12 hours, I was on my feet, taking care of my patients, and just showing up, even though I was exhausted. I was so tired. I finally finished that shift, got in my car, and shot straight home to start my second shift, which was being a single parent. We got in the house, got our clothes off, and within 20 minutes, I got a knock at the door. Of course, I was about to cuss the mailman out because he was coming too late. Open the door, like, what are you doing here? He had a certified letter in his hand for me to sign. I look at it. My heart dropped. It stated, effective immediately, Eisha O'Neal, because that's my name, your Section 8 has been terminated, effective immediately. Let that sink in. I'm 22 years old, trying to figure life out already, and all of a sudden, there was no warnings, no communication, no grace. Just like that, my Section 8 was gone. Of course, I went to bed with a heavy heart, got up the next day, and I did what people told me to do. I asked for help, which for those who knows me know that's hard. What I got was a list of numbers to call. Call this person, try this program, fill this out. And one of my most favorite is just wait. Wait for something to come. In that moment, I thought to myself, I said, self, why? Thank you. Give me a little moment to put a lip. Self, why do we design systems that shows up after a crisis? Self, why do we design systems that shows up after a crisis but disappear when our families are trying to move forward? Because baby, listen, I had motion. I was working part-time in school, doing everything I felt like I needed to do. Everywhere I turned, it felt like it was another barrier. Everywhere. I got nowhere. I promised myself, if I ever got out that moment, I was going to build something different. And I did just that. Years later, I started my nonprofit in my kitchen. In my kitchen. I had no funding. I had no real connections. And at this time, what I did have was 2 extra kids. So now I got 4. And I had lived experience. I remembered it. I didn't want to build another program. What I wanted was to build a place for my families to come and get connected to real help, real support, real help with navigation. Thank you. Yes. And today, my nonprofit has helped over 5,000 families get connected. But guess what, guys? The problem still exists. Still happening. I had a mom come in my building. She needed $1,300. She was working. She was taking care of her kids. She was doing everything she wanted to. She was doing everything she thought she was supposed to do. She fell short because she got sick. By the time she got to us, she had went everywhere. And for some odd reason, they sent her to us knowing that we ain't had the funds to help her at that time because it was one of our community partners. But I had to look at this woman in her face and say, ma'am, it ain't nothing I can do. because you have to wait. You got to wait for you to get some court documentations. So imagine this. You will need $1,300, but our system is telling them to wait until the crisis arrives. Now, when you come to me, you're going to need probably $6,000. And then I'm going to have to look at you in your face and say, I can't help you. Now you're over cap. Just picture that, because that's literally what we're dealing with every day. That's when it became very clear to me. We don't have a resource problem. Can't see you, but I can hear you. We have an access problem. Because help really does exist out here. It's just the pathways to get to them, they are broken. It's broken. They are broken. So, what I thought was, this is what I'm going to leave you guys with. Again, we don't have an access problem. We don't have a resource problem. We have an access problem. So, raise your hand if you have experienced that. I can't see you, but okay. So, I'm going to close this out. If you are a person that is building programs, I need you to hear me, making policies, or even in working in systems that are to help families, I want you to ask yourself right now, are we making it harder or easier for our families to navigate? Because what I needed at 22 and what was in my way is still in the way with so many other our families, but it don't have to be. It doesn't have to be at all. So ask yourself, are we making it harder for our families to get connected to real help? My last question is, what are we going to do about it? Thank you.